What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a Heart's Desire reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you guys are second this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so you guys know how this goes. We're going to start with the Mystic Mondays. Okay. We're going to pick 3 cards. One from the top for your present energy. One from the bottom for your past energy. And then one energetically from the middle for your future energy placement. And then we will flip the bottom of the deck over to see the overall outcome. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Pisces. Okay, so we have the King of Cups in your current energy, your present energy. We have the Ten of Cups in your past energy. And then we have the Six of Swords in your future energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. King of Cups in your present energy. Okay, I feel like this has been here before for you, Pisces, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be another sign that I'm thinking of. Okay, but nonetheless, King of Cups, you're in a very mature headspace right now. I feel as though, you're holding back a couple of emotions, okay, or thoughts or feelings towards something, Pisces. But you're in a mature space, but I feel like you're battling a little bit, okay? Maybe something internally, but we won't really know until the clarifiers come out when we do the muse. But right now, you're in a mature headspace, and trying to keep your emotions together is what I'm feeling, okay? In the past, we have the Ten of Cups, okay? Ten of Cups in your past energy is talking about some form of wish fulfillment, okay? Something you wished for in the past, okay, either come to pass, or you're still trying to work towards it, okay? There is some type of ultimate goal that you're setting or have set for yourself, and you're still working towards it, and maybe that's what it is, that you're compartmentalizing right now, okay? Because we have the Six of Swords here, which is usually talking about some form of movement, okay? Normal rider's weight shows someone in a boat either sailing away or sailing towards something, okay? And so, of course, this is coming right before we flip the deck over for the overall outcome. And so you're trying to make some movement in the future. As you see, you have the swords here kind of moving through the waves, okay? And they're 2 by 2 by 2, okay? So as you can see, when I say that, you've got 2 swords here, you've got 2 in the middle apart, and then 2 in the next wave, okay? And so things may be moving slowly for you in the future, okay? In the future placement, future energy, things are just moving just a little bit slow. Reason why things are moving a little bit slow, Pisces, it could be because you need to do some reevaluating on whatever this goal was that you set in the past, okay? As far as how you achieve this goal, okay? Or how you can achieve it, you may have to reevaluate your movement, okay? So, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for the Mystic Mondays. We have the Three of Swords, okay? Three of Swords, okay? Pisces, this Three of Swords is possibly talking about some form of either a blockage, of some sort that's kind of keeping you from moving forward, okay? We're reducing 6 of Swords down to 3 of Swords, okay? So double sword energy right here, okay? Like I said, some form of reevaluation, okay? Where possibly the one way that you possibly were trying to get to this goal, this wish fulfillment, is going to have to be redirected, okay? Um, which it's not a bad thing. Don't look at it as a bad thing. Try to stay optimistic. Whatever your goal that you set for yourself in the past, um, you possibly thought something was going to be surefire, and it it didn't turn out that way. And it's not that it's a failure, it's just something that needs to be reevaluated, okay? So try to stay optimistic, look at things from another perspective, and maybe you'll be able to get past this obstacle, okay? So that being said, let's get into the Muse Tarot. We're going to do one from the top for the King of Cups, one from the bottom for the Ten of Cups, one energetically from the middle, okay, and then we will flip the bottom of the deck over to see what is clarifying the Three of Swords, okay? So we have the Five of Voices, the Lovers, and the Hierophant. You had the High Priestess in the Dreamcatcher reading, okay? So let's start off with the Five of Voices, okay? Five of Voices, which would be the Five of Swords, okay? Five of Swords in normal regular Rider's Waite is usually showing someone that looks like they've defeated something or someone or people, as there's usually 2 swords on the ground and 3 in their hand, okay? Or some kind of, in a sense of detachment, okay? Possibly, all right? In this card, there's 2 faces here. There's an X in between coming from their eyes, kind of crossing over. And then there are 5 people. 4 of them have their backs turned while 1 is facing forward, okay? And they have on these red shades, okay? You're somewhat in, like I said, if the 5 of Wands came up, it would have been definitely some type of possibly conflict. But this does not mean that 5 of Swords is not also distributing some type of conflict, okay? In a sense of detachment, okay? There's some form of emotional detachment where you're almost in a sense of in an alternate ego type of vibe, okay? You're a different person, okay? So something has transpired, all right? So, and that's presently, okay? King of Cups energy, of course, is water energy, all right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So your element is here, okay? Possibly some rough or choppy waters somewhere, okay? 10 of Cups in the past, okay, for you Pisces is being clarified by the Lovers, okay? Again, I don't feel like this is in reference to a relationship. I feel as though it's whatever goal you set for yourself. There was something you wanted to achieve or obtain, and it's taking a very long time, okay, for you to do it, okay? Again, Pisces, possibly you guys are mysterious, in a sense. So whatever that goal is, I cannot release what it is, okay? It's very stifled energy, okay? But I do feel like this is more so of a goal. Now, 10 of Cups in regular tarot is usually showing like a family, things of that nature, okay? For some of you, it could be a family. Others of you, it's more strongly feeling of a sense of a goal that you were trying to achieve, okay? And it's not coming the way you want it to, okay? And it could be something that you and your person were trying to achieve together, and something has stopped it from occurring, okay? Which it could have been some form of denial or a rejection of some sort, not from your person, but towards you and your person on what it was you were trying to get, okay? And you're not too far off. You just have to do some improvements, okay, is what I'm feeling, okay? So, but within that, it's causing some form of detachment, if you will, okay? And it could be something financial, but I don't see materials here. But nonetheless, we still have the rest of this week where something could possibly come up, okay? So let's move on to future energy, which is the Six of Swords being clarified by the Hierophant, okay? Clarified by the Hierophant, okay? So you're trying to find another way, all right? Crown chakra is definitely active right now, okay? Like I said, Six of Swords is usually talking about some form of movement towards something, in a sense of honesty about something, finding another way around, okay, as the Three of Swords is showing up. So something obviously, gets cut in half, okay? Something gets cut in half in order for you to kind of bypass something, but there's still a block, okay? So you're thinking very hard in future, and in your future energy is going to be, do you really need to, maybe you can sacrifice and wait a little while longer, because this is not something, whatever this is that you're trying to achieve, it is not something that can be done lightly or taken lightly, and it's not something that can be done overnight, okay? And so it's going to take a lot of buckling down, possibly, for you and your person, in order for you to be able to achieve this, okay? You tried in the past, and presently it's like, I get this feeling of you have everything that you need, but this one thing, okay? There's something that's causing you to be detached, and it's whatever happened in the past that, you just were not able to, you and your person weren't able to achieve it. So now it's like you're detached, okay? Try your best, Pisces, not to pose blame on anyone, okay? It's not about casting blame, it's about figuring out a solution, okay? So and that's without me being able to really know exactly or pinpoint what it is, okay? So with that being said, the Three of Swords is being clarified by the Six of Inspiration. Look at how that changed, okay? Look at how that changed, okay? The Six of Inspiration is the Six of Wands. What is Six of Wands? If you've been watching me long enough, you should know, okay? Six of Wands is victory, okay? So again, this does not last for very long. Like I said, you have the 6 that got reduced down to 3 of swords, okay? It was heartbreaking, whatever it was, but you have this victory, okay? Look look at how she is just, surrounded by the lights, okay? Spotlight on, star right above, okay? Almost gives me like, Beyonce vibes, okay? And somebody might be a Beyonce fan. Um, but it's the 6 of Wands here for 6 of inspiration. You will achieve your goal, okay? Something will be able to transpire that will allow you to move forward, okay? You just have to put your thoughts, your negative thoughts, you have to push them away and focus on being optimistic, okay? If you want to achieve this move, all right? And it's quite clear that eventually you do. Like I said, whatever it is, be as optimistic as possible. Don't be too detached about it, okay? Because success is here, victory is here, okay? So, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the final advice for you, Pisces. We'll shuffle 3 times. Final advice for Pisces. That's 2. Last shuffle. Final advice for Pisces. Okay. I'm going to refer to the bottom of the deck to see what your final advice is. And we have 2. Spread your wings. I automatically hear that song and it comes to my mind. Dang, spread my wings and fly away to a place that I've longed for, and my heart will be the pathway. I'm searching for love that's evermore. Okay, I don't know why that's in my head, but that's the first song that I heard. And I literally have to look for it right now. Wings. By Troop. Yes. Spread My Wings by Troop. Okay? I love that song. I'm telling you, if you don't dance to that, something's wrong with you. Okay? The beat is perfect. Okay? It was perfect. Like, what was that, 80s? I'm an 80s baby. I'm 83. So it was definitely one of those where you were definitely outside dancing, okay? So if you don't dance to that, I don't know what to tell you, okay? But spread your wings, okay? I love how this card is. 2 is always we're talking about with the number 2 is focusing on what you want, not what you don't want, okay? Being optimistic. As you see, there's this pathway right here leading up to this abundant light, okay, shining above, okay? And receive abundance, okay, for what it is that you're longing for, okay? So be open-minded, okay? Let yourself be guided from above to what it is that you're longing for, okay? So let's go into the book so we can get your message. And I'll, of course, hold the card up for you guys. Page 139. Okay. So we have, and you have simply love up underneath, okay? So spread your wings. Your keywords are expansion, freedom, confinement, decision, okay? Energies of expansion are around you now, and because of this, you may be feeling restless and uncertain. Your mind and soul are ready to soar, but you may feel confined by certain relationships or certain aspects of them. Although they may be comfortable and feel safe, it's possible they don't quite fulfill your needs. Even the desire to be in a relationship can be restricting because it becomes your focus and you forget to live your life to the fullest. Sometimes, when you think you have all that you could ever want, you realize that you now want something else. Perhaps a relationship has grown a little too restricting, or it's not exciting enough, or maybe it no longer meets your needs as you've evolved and changed. What will it take to allow you to feel unrestrained and joyful? Listen to your heart. What do you really want? Remember to make any needed changes with love and compassion. Okay? So, like I said, simply love. Number 6 is underneath here. 6 showing up again in your reading as far as doing some reevaluating. It's again in with victory here. Okay? If it is a relationship issues that's going on, okay, um, it's okay to have disagreements with your person, okay, if that is for some of you. I don't think that's for all of you. Pisces, as I've explained before, energies are very interchangeable within your readings. So if you have placements, watching the collective, I have to touch bases on them too. So if you hear a few more storylines than usual in a reading, that means there are additional energies, okay? So for those of you where it is a relationship issue, where you feel like, you're on your last leg within the relationship, and if you should move on, you need to focus on why you feel that way. Like it stated, maybe you've evolved, maybe you've changed, maybe your person has changed, maybe they have evolved. The question is, if it's been a long-standing relationship, is it something that you two can kind of find a compromise or negotiate some things, okay? And that is for some of you, not all of you, okay? And so again, whatever decision you do make sure you make it with compassion, okay, like it stated, and not do anything irrationally, okay? Make sure the decision that you're making, you're including your person in as well, um, because communication is the key to any relationship, okay? Sharing your feelings, not staying in this detached energy, okay? And being a little bit more open um, to communicating, okay? Just because you have disappointments, possibly, does not mean that your person doesn't have any disappointments as well, okay? This possible roadblock that you both have hit has possibly affected your person too. All right, so it's best for the both of you to express that to one another, and like I said, figure out how to make it better, okay? So that being said, we're going into your final message of support with the power of surrender. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have surrender procrastination. Surrender procrastination, okay? Maybe you've been avoiding this conversation for some of you. It's not for all of you. Get in where you fit in, take what resonates, okay, and pass the rest to the next, all right? So it says now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success, okay? So again, remember whatever this was that you and your person were working on in the past, okay? You've possibly detached from it, okay? In a sense of being disappointed about whatever happened in the past, okay? And so now it's time for you to revisit it, okay? So now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So surrender to procrastination, okay? To not revisit it is accepting failure, okay, in my opinion, okay? Don't take that too harshly, Pisces. I'm just saying, okay? Just if you really wanted the goal, you and your person, there should be no reason why you can't move forward, okay? And I believe you do. And when you do, you get this Six of Wands, okay? Mind you, under that Six of Wands is also the Chariot, okay? So if it's involving a move, it's definitely coming for you, okay? So that being said, Pisces, that is all that I have for you guys today. We have 2 more readings left this week, so until then, Pisces, peace.